Well, good morning, everybody. We are Robert and Lauren Laird here in Garden Grove, California, and we are joined this morning by, let me push the button, other way, Kari Montgomery, and we are going to have a fantastic morning for you. We are excited about what's going on in Relive and what we get to share with you. But we thought, first off, we'd let you learn a little bit about us for those of you that may not know our story. But Relive came into our lives about 12 years ago. In fact, it'll be 12 years ago and about 5 days is when I saw the Relive presentation. And it was after seeing my parents get some pretty phenomenal health results. My mom recovering from a stroke and my dad getting off pain pills for the first time in my life. And that really opened up my imagination, I guess, in my eyes to the possibility of what these products could do. And if these products could do something that amazing with my parents, imagine what the business could do. We didn't really know how awesome the business could be, but I recognized that I wanted to be at the top profit level, so I came in as a master affiliate. Didn't know what the products looked, taste, smelled like, anything like that. Really figured they'd be a good preventative measure for the future. Started taking them, started sleeping better, started feeling better in general, but thought, oh, that's good. Spring came along about this time of year, and I realized my allergies just weren't an issue. And that was a first for me, which has been awesome, especially as we've been spending more and more time in the garden this week since we're all stuck at home. But we've absolutely loved how, as we've gotten older over the last 12 years, I'm feeling better than I've ever felt before. Let Lauren share what's done for her.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I am Lauren, and excuse me, Relive came into my life when it came into Robert's life, and we were dating at the time, and I thought, hey, this guy's pretty awesome. I guess I'll take his product. And I thought, I'm young, I'm healthy, I don't really need it. But I heard these stories, and I heard the word prevention, and that just made sense to me because my dad had a stroke and Robert's mom had a stroke. So hopefully wanting to avoid that in my lifetime just kind of made sense, and taking care of myself now. And if prevention was going to be the only result I ever got, I was going to be content with that. But hey, guys, I realized I wasn't as healthy as I thought I was. So I work at Disneyland in the entertainment department. And put my body through a whole lot on a daily basis. So what I noticed was more energy, a stronger immune system, not getting those yearly colds or whatever it was that I would happen to get. Just feeling better at my job. I work with a lot of 20-year-olds that are complaining all the time. So I call Relive my not-so-secret weapon to keeping me fit and healthy and strong. Speaking of fit, I love the Fit 3 program and what it's done for me and how it's transformed my life, my mindset towards fitness. It's just been absolutely wonderful.
And as I mentioned, I really was interested in the business when things got started. I was hoping that I could get an extra $50 a month for gas money.
Want to see the pictures?
Because Lauren and I were living about 100 miles. Hold on, I'm going to mute some people. Because we lived about 100 miles apart at the time. And I figured if I could make $50 extra a month, that would cover the gas money. Little did I know that I'd go to Disneyland the next day, share it with somebody, and be just excited about what had happened with my dad. And I'd walk away with $50 profit my first day in the business. That blew my mind because I just didn't have any conception of what this business could do until that moment. And then we've continued to build this business in the cracks of our lives through the last 12 years. And gotten paid every month. We've gotten bonuses. We've gotten trips that have been absolutely incredible. And we've made as much as $4,000 in a calendar month. And it just blows our mind because we really do it by making friends and helping our friends have better lives. And that's really what's exciting about this and why we love doing this and why we'll always do it. And now I'd love to bring Kari on. And could you share your story, Kari, please? And you might have to unmute yourself.
Absolutely. Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to share a little bit on this call today as well. Relive came into my life 30 years ago when I met Scott and we started dating. So I've kind of grown up a little bit alongside Scott and the company as it has grown as well. We both have gotten tremendous health results based on the products. Scott obviously started taking them well before they were even available on the market. So lucky for us, we were able to grow up with the products as well. So we don't, unfortunately, but fortunately, we don't have those great health stories that so many people do because we've been on the products for so long. But I can tell you that our kids have gotten tremendous results on the products. They have all three taken them since before birth, and they continue to get great results, as do Scott and I, as far as, you know, performance and stress. And the boys got great results on the products during sports and injury prevention and different things like that during high school and even college. And the same with Alyssa in her dancing career. I know that it has definitely helped the kids with their seasonal allergies. They definitely know when they need to up those products. And now with COVID-19 amongst all of us, we have upped our take on everything, especially the Luna-Rich capsules, just to kind of give ourselves a boost in immunity and help us stay healthy through all of this epidemic and pandemic that's going around.
Thank you, Kari. We are excited to do this training with you, and let's get right to it, I think, huh?
Absolutely. Well, as all of us know, Relive is just a squeaky clean company that is trusted and unblemished for over 30 years, coming up on 32 years. And I mean, it's just a company that you can trust because they just do everything right. The products have the highest possible levels of efficacy and bioavailability, patented, backed by science. I mean, we are just the only epigenetic nutrition company, a company bringing experience and innovation with the CBD market, which is so exciting. Just absolutely incredible quality products, guaranteed results. We just love Relive and everything that Relive is doing for us. Speaking of those awesome products, here's our product wheel that we have with the core nutrition right there at the bullet point in the center. 99% of people get started on that core nutrition, which is just the base of where we get our results. So many people just take that and get all the results that they want. And then a lot of people want to add a couple other products here and there. And so they go to those targeted solutions on the outer wheel, depending on the results that they want to get. But holy cow, these products work and we love them.
Oops.
Other direction. And here, our new product labels that are absolutely gorgeous with the entire product line. Man, I could just sit here and stare at them for, I was going to say hours, but really minutes, but let's not do that. Let's continue on. Seconds are good. But I mean, these are the products we all know and love on the inside with a new, beautiful outside.
And it's great with these new labels because they tell you what they are, what they do, and they have a little story on them as well, which will make them that much easier to share as we're moving forward. And I think that's just a fantastic thing that they've done with these new product labels.
Absolutely, Robert. And here we are with our hemp extracts as well. Third-party tested and verified, organically grown right here in the good old US of A, non-GMO, gluten-free. And so I think that multi-step, I think there's 7 different steps that we go through in testing to make sure that there's the purity and efficacy as well, which I forgot who it was that came through, but they basically said, you guys are overdoing it. You guys don't need that many steps. And they said, well, I don't care. We're going to do this anyway because that's how we do it, and that's the quality that we want. And it is also eco-friendly. Here is our very own Dr. Alfredo Galvez, the Relive Chief Scientific Advisor. I love this quote. We are currently working on a product that will disrupt the hemp and CBD market like no other. He's got some tricks up his sleeve. A lot of us know about this new product that he's working on, combining the Lunacin and hemp, which is just, I can't even fathom. It's just going to be life-changing. But Relive has the 10-plus product patents right here, clinically proven formulas. I mean, the science is there, and that is just what I love so much is there's so many products out there, but none like Relive. We are pioneers in the field of nutritional epigenetics, a leader in the quality of the current quality-starved CBD market. No kidding. I mean, you just don't know. You can go to the drugstore or the gas station and just pick up CBD there, but you just don't know where it came from. I heard someone say that some CBD is made in people's bathtubs. I mean, that just kind of grosses me out a little bit. So knowing exactly what goes into our hemp just makes me all the more excited to share it.
That grosses me out too. I was thinking of MythBusters when they did the bathroom test that one day, and that's nobody should get
moving on
CBD from
from a bathtub.
You want to make sure that you're connected every month and every day with Relive, and they've made that ridiculously easy through the website. And you can log in, and we've got a fantastic distributor portal. And one of the things that you want to do as a distributor or a new distributor each month is watch that Engage video. Usually 99.9% of the time, it's going to be that guy right there who's our president of sales and marketing. That is Tom Pinnock, and he is fantastic, and he's sharing what is going on with the company, giving recognition. And it's a fantastic, you know how you just need that good kick at the beginning of the day to get going? And this is a good kick at the beginning of the month to get going too. It's a burst of energy, and it's a burst of positivity and in direction as you're getting going and engaging in your month. For whatever reason, when I use my buttons, it's going backwards. One of the things that you also want to know about is you're looking into your month business and you're planning, what is it that I'm going to do this month with my Relive business, is knowing the bonuses. So this month we have the top 3 bonus, and you can be one of the top 3 in new volume this month and earn a $3,000 check, a $2,000 check, or a $1,000 check, depending on where you're first, second, or third. And just take a second here. If I were, or Tom were handing you a $3,000 check for this month, what would you do with an extra $3,000? I know a lot of people that could use that in this time of real challenge. What did I hear? 3.3 million people signed up for unemployment or unemployed as of, I think it was Friday, and last Friday. And you just think of the climate that we're in right now from an economic standpoint, and people are looking to make that house payment, to pay off those bills, whatever it is. If you had the possibility to join a business, work really hard, and earn $1,000 to $3,000 bonus right there, that's fantastic. However, that's not it. There's more. You can earn an extra $1,000 bonus as well, and if your new volume exceeds $15,000 in PGPV in a month, the bonus amount you've earned will increase by that 1,000. And so then instead of 4,000, it's 3,000. Instead of 3, it's I'm backwards. Instead of 3,000, it's 4,000. Instead of 2,000, it's 3,000. Instead of 1,000, it's 2,000. And that's just a game changer. I don't know many people our age that are working a regular 9-to-5 job that have the opportunity every month to earn a bonus of up to $4,000 just by putting a little bit more effort in and by helping a few more people. That's big, guys. We often, I think, get so, I'm going to almost say comfortable with what our bonuses are because we always have incredible bonuses. But we go look at the corporate world, or we look at people working at Disney, for example.
Yeah.
They don't have that opportunity. And this is a huge deal that really could make some life changes for people. In fact, most of the people I know that work at Disney, this is what their car is worth. And that's, you think about that, that's a big deal to people. And I think we should keep that in context.
And super exciting, first orders ship free. If you sign up as a new customer or a preferred customer, you get your first order, the shipping free. I mean, that is absolutely amazing. It gives such incentive for getting signed up because people love free things. People love a deal. People love discounts. So it's easy to really share with our prospects because I didn't even think I knew that. That offer ends October 31st. Oh no, guys. All right. Better keep sharing like never before. And then the new Robert was saying something. New distributor kits are $20. Used to be $40. So once again, another amazing deal just to get people excited. Once again, I said people love discounts, and so offering that 10% or 20% up to 40% discount for or profit for orders, people love it. Promo 123. If you sign up 3 new people at the Quick Start level in a single month, that you got a $250 bonus. Robert was talking about $1,000, $4,000 bonus. Gosh, even $250 bonus. That is so reasonable, and I mean that's That's a portion of rent if people are, I'm thinking about my Disney cast members that, live together with a bunch of people, car payment, gas, and you can earn this bonus more than once. Moving ahead with promo 2, help those quick starts get to master affiliate, gets you another $250 bonus per master affiliate. And then promo 3, preferred customers who sign up for auto ship, either monthly or quarterly, will get that 20% discount on their product purchased. Plus, like I said before, free shipping through March 31st. So make sure to share that with absolutely everybody.
And totally disregard all of the October stuff, because that's just an old slide.
Oh, I was like, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Whew.
So there's 2 really good places to get started in Relive. And when I was taking a look at Relive 12 years ago, I remember sitting it was actually at my kitchen table, and seeing a slide very much like this. And I was given this option of would I like to start at Quick Start, or should I like to start at the Master Affiliate level? And so Quick Start was presented to me first. And with that, you could save 25%, which is about $125. And there's no shipping. So that's saving 5%, which is an extra $25 as well. The discounted distributor fee saves $20, which is fantastic. And that's a good thing too. There's a puppy going around underneath me. And then new Quick Starts save more than $170 total. That's awesome. I love to save money. I don't know about you, but I'm always looking into the weekly advertisements to see where I can get the best chicken for sale, or where can I like to find a good deal. And when I sent Lauren to the store, she went and got potatoes the other day, and she's like, "Oh, I found a bunch of potatoes." And I'm like, "Well, what's the price per pound?" Like, I want to know that I'm getting my good deal.
True story, guys. True story.
Anyway, so this was great when I said, like, that's good. I'd like to save that kind of money. And then I saw the master affiliate level. And this is where you get the most earnings and profits. And immediately as I was taking a look at this, I started thinking of Scrooge McDuck and DuckTales when I was a kid.
Ooh.
And when I was a kid, I would watch DuckTales every day. It was on 3:30 Disney afternoon. Great. And there was one episode that profoundly changed my life, and it was Scrooge McDuck sharing the story of how he became the Scrooge McDuck that we all know and love, that has the money bank and all this stuff. And they were really smart in the way they wrote this episode, because everything he did, it was, I was shining shoes. So then I discovered a way that I could hook a bike up so I could shine multiple pairs of shoes instead of one shoe. And it was smarter, not harder. And so the lesson was drilled into me through the whole time: smarter, not harder, smarter, not harder. Then my dad, fast forward a few years, made me read this book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which was look for alternative streams of income and really look for that residual income. And so I have these little lessons, life lessons, that have been taught to me through my dad and Scrooge McDuck. And I see this slide that was, well, here's the master affiliate option. And I recognize you get 35 to 40% profit for the rest of your life. I'm like, well, that's good, because that's the most bang for my buck. And that's obviously, I can either get 25% or 40% for the exact same amount of work. It seems smarter, not harder, for me to go with the master affiliate level. And you pay $32.50 for $5,000 worth of product. I like that. That's a really good return on my investment. In fact, it's $17.50, which is a 54% return on the investment, which is fantastic. And you get the tax write-off for the home-based business. There's the free shipping on master affiliate order, and there's the guaranteed return. Like, you've got 100% guarantee on return product, or on unopened product, for a year. And so I looked at all of these things, and it was a no-brainer. There was one catch. When I was looking at all these things, I was running a nonprofit in 2008. The economy was terrible, and so was our giving. So I didn't have any money. I went and got a Capital One credit card at 29% APR, and it was one of the best investments I've ever made. I just recognized, why go master affiliate? I'm either going to hop in this way, or I'm going to spend some time working there. But I was determined I was going to go master affiliate, because I recognized that was my smarter, not harder approach to the Relive business. I don't know why I told all that, but you got the in-depth look at it.
Because there might be somebody out there that
What'd you say?
I said, that's good stuff.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like
I was gonna say
it.
there might be somebody out there that really needs to hear about smarter, not harder. So, way to go, honey. Earn a trip to Hawaii. Aloha, oi, aloha, oi. There is a trip promotion happening right now where you get the opportunity to earn a trip to Hawaii. And I love that it's equal playing fields, that anybody can earn it. It's not about top volume, and where all the people that have been in the business, super long time, are the ones that are working really hard, or I don't know. There's so many different. It's competitive and it's hard and there's pressure, and you don't know where you are and where you stand. And this way, you get to work yourself, set your own goals. You know your points, and that's what's going to get you there. So next slide, Hen.
Yes.
Yes. Accumulate points the following ways. Get a new auto ship order, 2 points. Quick start, 2 points. Pushed master affiliate 4. Break a master affiliate 8. Become a master affiliate. Holy cow. That gets you so much of the way there. If you become a master affiliate, 10 points.
Great place to start.
Great place to start. Gosh, smarter, not harder.
There you go.
There it is. Advance in that road to presidential PD gets you 15 points. First level trip qualifier bonus, 15 points. And if you advance to ambassador, holy smokes, that's 25 points towards getting there. So what gets you there? 70 points gives you 4 nights. 80 points gives you 5 nights. 90 points qualify for the 5 nights, and you get that $1,000 bonus. And then 100 points, you get an additional $1,000. That just is wonderful. And we have so many people that have already earned that trip. Dawn, I don't know how many points you're at. I have not looked recently, but I'm sure you are passing that or getting up to that 100 points. I'm sure you will far pass it. So
And let's put this into context too. Is we're in the midst of people looking for a way to just get by. And we go back to that 3.3 million unemployed. And just think if we could be offering the opportunity to not just be employed for yourself, but also go to Hawaii while you're doing it. If you're working the business full time, which a lot of people suddenly have full time to do this, this is a very realistic thing that can happen. It's not too late. And just imagine what you could be doing. How many months is it to October? 7? Something like that. Imagine what you could be doing this fall, and wearing the leis or drinking the fancy drinks with umbrellas on them, whatever it is that you really want to do. Pool hopping. That is the possibility that you have, and it really just takes getting to work, tracking your points, and helping a lot of people. It worked this time. I pushed the button and it went the right direction.
Well, congratulations.
Yes.
So if all of this sounds super exciting to you and you're sitting there at home getting all pumped, like I really want to go to Hawaii, I really want to help share this business, but you may be scratching your head wondering how in the heck can I make this happen? Well, Relive has it all planned out for you, and together with the strength of your upline or even on your own, you can do this. So first of all, we have ICSAR available in the distributor portal for you to be able to access, and it walks you through step by step by step how to build your business and how to help other people build their business as well. So Robert's going to help walk us through here how to find ICSAR in the portal. With ICSAR, we've got guides, videos, simple steps to kind of help you get started with everything. So first of all, you want to go to relive.com. You want to log in with your RCN number and password. Click My Resources. Click New Distributor, Get Started Now, and scroll down to see the Get Started with ICSAR and begin watching the 6 short videos. Robert, are you able to show us how to find that?
So I was when I was logged into my Zoom account, but for whatever reason, my computer will not let me in this Zoom account.
Well, awesome. Okay, no big deal. Can you
Surprise.
show the steps?
Say that again?
Can you show the next slide then that
Yeah.
takes you through the steps? Awesome. Okay, so now we've got the circle of success. So now what we want to do is we want to take action. And we're going to walk you through the 5 steps that are the daily fundamentals to get you started. First off, you want to identify. You're going to want to make a list of people that you know might be interested in either the product or the business. You want to write your why or your thought of each. Provides the purpose for the first contact and follow-up. So what you want to do is combine your list, come up with friends, family, work, church, social media. You can even go through parents of your kids. You can go through maybe your spouse or your significant others, friends, their coworkers, and compile a huge list. That big list might be a little bit overwhelming, but you can break that up into chunks of 5 and contact 5 at a time and just focus on sharing with those 5. So next we want to connect. We're going to review our prospects. We're going to see and narrow down who we want to contact first, and we want to figure out who those 5 people are going to be. We want to share our excitement with them, and we want to use their why to let them know how much we care.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Relive has a ton of tools to be able to help validate and to help you get that appointment set. So what you want to do from your list is pick the first 5 people you want to contact, the first 5 people that you feel are going to benefit and be as excited about your new journey with Relive as you are, or those people that could benefit from the products the most. And then we're going to pick up the phone. Then we can always use Zoom or FaceTime for appointments, since, you know, close contact is kind of frowned upon at this time. But whatever we do and however you make those contacts with those people, you want to make sure that you make it personal, keep it informative, and ask a question. I want to go through a couple examples. So one thing that I've realized in talking to many distributors just over the past couple of weeks is a lot of distributors already have their lists made, or they might not have their list made and they wanted to make one. But almost as equally important, or even more important, is they want to reach out and share, but they just don't know how. They don't know how to start the conversation. They're a little bit uneasy about what to say. So what I did is I kind of came up with 3 different scenarios that you can take and personalize with your own information and tweak it to make it personal to those people that you want to contact. So one example that I gave is an example of our older neighbor. I said, "Hi, Linda, it's Kari Montgomery from next door. How are you with all the uncertainty going on right now?" And I think it's super important when you're making these connections and making these contacts is to really listen to what your friend or your connection that whoever you're connecting with, make sure you're listening for what they want and what they need out of Relive. Because Relive truly is a gift. It's a gift of nutrition, it's a gift of health, and it's a gift of opportunity. And we can't help tailor that gift towards that person's needs unless we know what those needs are. So make sure you're always listening. We've lived next to each other now for 12 years. And you and Dave know Scott works for Relive, a family business of 31 years now. And now more than ever, I would be doing you and Dave a huge disservice if I didn't share a few of our favorite products to help keep you and Dave healthy and to boost your immune system. Do you have a few minutes? Share a few benefits of your favorites from each, but make sure when you're doing this, you're keeping it short, you're keeping it simple, and you're not getting too deep in product ingredients and all the great science and stuff like that. For a lot of people, that can be very overwhelming, but meet them where their needs are. Keep it simple and keep it duplicatable. And then ask what kind of questions they have and listen. Sometimes it has to be a little bit uncomfortable, so it's okay to sit there in a couple seconds of silence so she can actually absorb what you're saying and come up with a couple questions. It sounds like you would like to, and then regurgitate back to her what you heard. It sounds like you would like to give Now with Soy a try, the Lemon Energize and Luna Rich capsules, correct? Awesome. Let's get an account set up and let me share how I can help you save on your order. So this is a great opportunity to be able to share with her some of the free shipping methods that we have going on, and all of that's going to vary each month depending on what kind of promotions Relive is running and what kind of discount she would like to get. Like Robert and Lauren were saying earlier, everybody likes a discount and everyone likes to be able to save money. So it's important to be able to share those options with your customers as well. And then I always kind of ended up with something personal to them so that they don't feel like I was only contacting them just to share Relive to get a sale. I always want to make sure that people know that I truly care about them as well. And then you can kind of end it with something personal. The next example I gave was someone who maybe has been a past customer of mine. It's like, hey, Stephanie, it's Kari Montgomery. How are you? With all the craziness and uncertainty going on right now, I wanted to reach out to my past customers and check in. I know you had great results on the products, and now more than ever, I want to be able to help you and your family get back on Relive to help keep you healthy and boost your immune system. Relive has made a few exciting changes since you last took the products. Fiber Store, I know, was one of your favorites, has been reformulated in a delicious creamy orange flavor, and we now have a new RLV line of hemp products. You mentioned earlier Rick isn't sleeping well with all the uncertainty and stress of running his own business, and I understand. Scott, too, has a lot on his mind right now, and his favorite is the RLV tincture with 3 grams of melatonin and L-tryptophan. He has added it to his daily Relive product routine, and it has allowed him to get a great night's sleep so that he can face whatever comes his way the next day, refreshed, focused, and ready to go. What questions do you have about the product updates I just shared with you? Again, be sure to listen. And would you like to get started back on the products you were taking regularly and add RLV Sleep for Rick to try? I think it's important too, a lot of distributors have customers that were past customers that may have fallen off for whatever reason. Right now, being able to share some of the product updates and the new products that we have is a great opportunity to reach out to people. I also found in the last couple weeks, reaching out to distributors is some people feel like they need a reason and they need a why to reach out to people because they don't want to feel like they're bugging them. This isn't bugging them. This is keeping people up to date and up to speed on what's going on with Relive and staying in touch with their lives so that you can better help them. And then lastly, some people feel a little bit more comfortable with a quick text message or a quick email. So I'll let you go ahead and read what I have on this slide, but it's also important to be able to follow up. So sending a quick text and an email can sometimes feel safe. It's a great start to touching base with a potential person for the business opportunity or to get back on the products or to start the products. But it's always good to end that with a question, such as, do they have a few minutes around 11 o'clock tomorrow to talk for a quick chat? It's always good to have those questions because, as we all know, we're all so busy. We all get inundated with social media, text messages, and email messages. It's always great to do that follow-up because it's easy to forget. Someone that I send a text to could easily read that and then get sidetracked by something else going on and forget, honestly, just to text me back and let me know. You could always then, if you don't hear from them, you could always try to call them that next day at 11 and always leave a message. It opens up those lines for communication, but it's always good to just follow up with those texts and emails. Opportunities are out there everywhere if you're just listening and paying attention. For instance, we're getting ready to sell our house. We're rehabbing a house. We've got all sorts of craziness going on right now. So up until COVID-19 hit pretty well, I've been using Marketplace in our area to sell some of our furniture and just different things like that. One of the ladies that I met on Marketplace who purchased a few things from us had mentioned that her husband had cancer. And she has to be super careful about COVID-19 and, could she do a porch pickup and, just different things like that. So as we were talking, I shared Relive with her and I ended up giving her my business card and a product catalog. I don't know what's going to come of it. I plan to follow up with her later today. I don't want to stalk her, as I don't want her to think that I'm one of those creepy people on Marketplace. I did want to give her a day or two to kind of have that information and be able to process it. And I also invited her to like my business page and follow it. So that introduced Relive to her. I also had someone yesterday that friend requested me on Facebook. I don't know this person, so I stalked that person before I accepted the friend request. And it talks, I was going through her story and stuff, and she travels a lot. She likes to help people travel, but she was talking in a couple of her posts just about some health issues that she is having. So again, today I'm going to reach out to her, since I just friended her this morning, and just kind of, hey, thanks for your friend request, and just kind of share a little bit about Relive. There's opportunities out there everywhere. You're never going to know what they're going to amount to unless you explore it. Worst comes to worst, someone says that they're not interested at this time, and that's okay. You can still keep them on your list. So next, you want to share the Relive story. You want to share your why, your belief, and your heart. You want to be able to use the presentation tools that are available in the distributor portal to be able to help you as best you can share the story. Then you want to ask for a decision and be prepared to do business. You want to meet them where they're at and use the decision tool to help them better understand and be able to decide for themselves what's best for their life. You want to make sure that you have the products and tools with you all the time, have a recommended order ready for each option, and be ready to help them register. Then you're going to get them registered and go. You're going to follow up with consumers. You're going to help with product regimen, continue to educate with stories, and look to help move them up. Follow up is the key. It helps build relationships with your customers. It helps keep you in the know for their results of the products that they're getting, that they're taking. It's a good way to know if they are consistent with daily usage. You can help answer any questions that they might have. And it also opens up future business opportunity conversations for those who may think they just wanted to be a consumer. Follow-up will naturally uncover leaders and business builders for your team and organization. Remember to keep it simple and important throughout. You don't know who could benefit from these products or this business opportunity. So it's super important not to prejudge. Everyone could benefit from what Relive has to offer. So being a Relive distributor during COVID-19 brings up a couple big things for Relive distributors. Most generally, Relive distributors like to help solve problems. So that's kind of what we do, because we want to help people get healthier. We want to help people feel better. So one of the problems and solutions that we can help with is we have a moral obligation to our communities and the people we know and love. COVID-19 might very well get worse before it gets better, but taking care of yourself is the key. Nutrition, immunity, and sleep. Lack of sleep or lack of quality of sleep lowers your immune system. Stress and worry lowers your immune system. Not having enough essential nutrition lowers your immune system, and Relive can help. But all you can do with that is to share it, and that's a huge gift of hope that you can give people. Secondly, there are people losing their jobs by the hour. Robert said earlier today it was 3.3 million are unemployed, and we can give hope for the future as well. We can show those people who have lost their job, we can show them how to make $50, $100, $250, and up a month. And we can work right alongside them to bring them hope during this time of uncertainty. So Relive is a gift, and we can bless people with healthier lifestyles, and we can bless people with health. So it's just a matter of getting out there, sharing Relive with your heart, and helping more people get on the products. Now, we have a Relive conference, which is super exciting. It's a great time to meet other distributors from around the world and around the country. It's a great time to meet up with your upline and meet and have conversations with other distributors. The Relive conference is going to be held in St. Louis, Missouri, July 31st and August 1st. You can register now to get the $50 early bird discount. It will be on Friday night and Saturday night. We would love to see all of you there, and you can register in the distributor portal or you can register on the app.
And Kari, can I ask you a quick question about conference?
Yes.
Could you first tell everyone the story you told us the other night about your first conference?
Oh, yeah.
And then could you continue on with that and tell how, as a distributor now, conference has changed for you as you're going to this summer versus your first conference?
Sure, absolutely. So my first conference was actually Reliv's first conference that they had in Chicago, Illinois. I was 18, Scott was 20, and Reliv had been in business for 2 years. And he just said, hey, you want to take a road trip and go to Chicago with me this weekend? There's a Reliv conference. And I was like, okay, that sounds fun. So I remember it was a teeny tiny ballroom. There were maybe 50 people there. I think the presentation was one of those pop-up projector slides up on a stage, and the stage decorations were a pyramid of 2, maybe 3 products that were kind of stacked up in a cute little display. And I don't think that they really had any guest speakers other than a couple distributors that were there that helped start the company and were helping to spread Reliv and helping get more distributors signed up and selling Reliv as well. And I remember sitting there thinking, well, I'm 18. I don't really hurt anywhere, and I don't really have any health issues right now. But one thing that I took from that conference, just hearing the stories that were up on stage, was it doesn't matter how healthy I thought I was. There was no way I could get all the essential vitamins, minerals, and amino acids that I needed to function properly. So I started taking the products because at conference it convinced me through all these health stories, I've got nothing to lose, and why would I not want to take these products? Because as an 18-year-old, kind of clueless, sitting in the audience, I was like, well, I don't want to have that, and I don't want to have that, and I don't want that issue either. So why not do everything that you can to keep yourself the healthiest so that your cells can function the best so that you can live your best life ever? And hopefully if you do come in contact with some of those issues that were shared up on stage, they're greatly lessened because you've armed your body with the essential nutrition that it needs to function properly. And now, as I have sat through many conferences over the past 30 years, I'm always continually amazed with, what powder in a can do for people. And I think it is just amazing that we have access to this gift that we can give so many people. And it's amazing to me too, that so many people, even in St. Louis, Reliv's headquarters have been here for 28 years in St. Louis, in Chesterfield, in the same exact spot. And there are still so many people in St. Louis that have never heard of Reliv, or they've driven by the building and they know where it is, but they don't know what it is. So I think that, Reliv is still far from being a household name, but I think together, especially, in times like this, we have so much that we have to offer people that if we don't share Reliv now, I think we're really missing out on a great opportunity to help the world become a healthier place.
That's awesome. And one of the things that you just hit on that I loved is that together we get to do this. And one of the big perks, I think, of Reliv is the fact that we do this together. We have trainings with people that are all around the country today, and everybody helped each other. And all ships rise with the tide in Reliv, that we always say. And I love that conference is a chance for us all to not just talk over the phone or Zoom or whatever form of conversation that we're using currently, but it's a chance for us to all come to the same place and really push businesses forward and help us infuse our businesses with new energy. And tying everything together that we've talked about this morning is this has the opportunity to be the best, biggest conference ever. And that really comes through helping people through COVID-19 and helping people get to Hawaii. And then along the way, helping them get to conference. If you put those three things together and really focus on those for the next 5 months, 4 months, I guess, that's a success. That's a path to success that you can really build for yourself and for, more importantly, the people that are coming into Relive today that are looking for the hope that Relive does have to offer. And one of the things that really impressed me 12 years ago as we were first looking at Relive was the fact that there were these people that you could call and ask for help, or text or ask for help at any time. And I remember one couple in particular, I was like, I work till like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night. Can I call you then? And they're like, absolutely. We will stay up till as late as you need for you to do it. And I'm always happy to do that with people as well. But conference really is that opportunity to infuse so much energy. It's like plugging your rechargeable batteries into the wall and really push things forward. We also have some other really great tools coming up in the next week that can help you move your way towards conference, towards Hawaii, and really making a difference in the world during this very uncertain time. And that is our opportunity business meeting that's on Wednesday night. And I'm going to mess up the times a little bit, but if it's Central Time, I know that's right. It's 7:30 Central Time,
5:30 Pacific.
which is 5:30 Pacific. It is at 8:30 East Coast, I think. And this week, Elizabeth Hill will be hosting this webinar, and it is going to be fantastic. She's got a great story. She's got some incredible bonuses recently, and she is making a difference from her home, I think inside St. Louis or outside of St. Louis, but over there. And you won't want to miss it. And I always like to be making kind of lists or checklists for what's going on with my week and keeping my calendar very structured. And so as you're thinking of building points to Hawaii, I like to think of building points to my weekly goals too. So one of the things we talk about here locally is how many points are you going to get as you give, they're mental points, but give yourself mental points for introducing new people to Relive on this webinar on Wednesday night. So make that a goal, is to be on that webinar on Wednesday night with somebody new and let them hear this incredible opportunity from this incredible person who's been in Relive, I think 2 years now, and has really got a phenomenal story. Next Saturday, same time, same place. So 8:30 Pacific, 10:30 Central, and is at 11:30 East Coast. Hopefully I'm getting...
Or Mountain Time always gets skipped. 9:30
Mountain Time. We are going to have Mayor Hill doing the training, and she is absolutely incredible. She has been involved with health and wellness for years. She's an expert in this industry. She's also an author, and she's written books about making good, healthy choices and how to have a better, healthy lifestyle. And I'll never forget when she came out and she did a special event for us out here in California, and just how impactful her training was, because it was accessible. It was very, it was easy to connect with, I felt like, and you could just feel her heart. And she's somebody that's changing the world as well. So as we continue to work each week and building our systems and building towards the success of Hawaii, or whatever it is that your definition of success is, utilize these tools that are here for you. And we are going to take Relive to that $1 billion level that it deserves to be and it should be at. And along the way, we're going to go to Hawaii, and we're going to make some differences in many people's lives that really the exciting paycheck to the heart that really makes Relive a whole lot of fun. Kari, as we wrap this up, do you have any last words? And then I'll bump over to Lauren.
No, I don't think so. I just think that the best example as a distributor you can set for your organization is to sign up for conference and get as many people within your organization signed up for conference as well, because everything that you said, Robert, is so true. And it's the vibe and the energy and the empowerment that comes from everyone working together and collaborating together, and then getting that sense of energy. And like you said, recharging your batteries can really just make the biggest difference in your business. And especially if your business is rocking, or even if your business isn't quite exactly where you would like for it to be, I would still encourage you to sign up, because this could be what you need to help get you and help take your business to the next level, is being able to feed off of the success and the energy that comes from being at conference, and being able to then take that out and share Relive as well.
Awesome. And the one thing that's just heavy on my heart right now is I'm thinking about a lot of Relive distributors that already work from home or stay-at-home moms that this has been their life, although now with kids home, that's probably a little bit different. But for me, I mean, my job at Disneyland, I went from working full-time to now for a few weeks being home full-time. So I'm looking at this from a different perspective than people that may have already been home. But this is such an opportunity right now. Take hold of this, that there are so many people that their lives have been turned upside down. I'm so thankful for Relive. A lot of my coworkers at Disneyland are bored. They're playing video games all day, and they're running out of
Dyeing their hair.
Hey, that's for you, Terry. Just trying to figure out things to do to stay busy. They're running out of Netflix shows to watch. Hey, I need some new recommendations. Like it's making me so sad. Like that their lives are so revolved around, I guess it makes sense, but their job at Disneyland. But, think of those people in your life that may be in that same situation, that their job was taken out from under them and now they have all this free time. I don't know. I just felt like sharing that, is that there's so many people out there. So really expand your width of just pray, put yourself out there, ask the Holy Spirit to guide you to the people that need to hear about Relive. And that always seems to work for me.
Just remember that the decisions you make today determines the future that you live tomorrow. And the decisions and actions that we take today can dramatically change people's lives for the better. And we've got the vehicle, we've got the opportunity, and we've got the right people here. So let's go make this a fantastic week. We'll hear you all on the webinar on Wednesday night and again next Saturday. You don't want to miss them. Make it a great week, everybody. And let's go change the world.
Yay.
Absolutely. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, Kari.
Thank you.